Hey, this is Matthew.
And this is Andrea.
And welcome back as we now finally finish our look at Rick and Morty.
Ooh.
The Rick and Morty construction sets by McFarlane Toys.
Ooh.
So last time we left off a little while ago, we did all the mini sets except for the, there's actually another set with Snowball. I think it's from the same wave of Snowball and Summer.
But, no, is it though? Because if you look on the back, it doesn't show
Yeah,
it.
it's not listed, but yeah, let's talk about what this is first.
Okay,
Yeah, so as far as we know, we've looked at almost the entire line now except for this. Reason being, we ran out of camera time last time. Mainly because these sets took a lot longer than expected.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. That's a nice way to put it.
So this here is the Spaceship and Garage set, which is really cool. It comes with Rick and Morty. It comes with the spaceship and the garage.
Mm-hmm.
Enough said.
Yeah.
And it's very, very big, and we're scared of this thing because it's going to take a long time to build.
It's 293 pieces.
Yeah, and here's the back so you guys can see.
So, I mean, it's cool. I'm excited about this. No. I'm excited about this. We've had our difficulties with McFarlane. We'll probably continue to have some difficulties because it seems to be a consistent problem.
Yeah.
But, dude, look at this. This is really cool.
They look really good when they're actually done.
So
It's just the construction part, unlike building other things we've built, has been either it's been good or it's a nice little frustration here and there, but it hasn't been like these sets, which have been just painful. Well, we unrehearsed painful right there, folks.
Yeah.
That's something right there about it. So.
Yeah, no, yeah.
We like the end product, so that's why we're gonna keep pushing on. And I know you guys like the end product too.
Yeah, I mean, part of me's hoping that maybe something crazy will happen and it'll just have been a fluke, that all the smaller sets were so difficult, but the larger one would be easier. Yeah. At least that's what I'm hoping, but realistically, I know that's probably not the case.
It's okay, we'll get through this. And you have to suffer with us.
Yay! Welcome to our pain.
So I think the best way to get this thing going is just to start, because we talked about these plenty before. Maybe just dive in and tear this thing open.
I think we will.
Let the war games begin.
I'm gonna make it neat because it's a big box, which means who knows what pieces.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. Okay, so right away you can see we got lots of little bags. So I'm about to make it rain.
Oh god.
You're really gonna do this to me, aren't you? And Morty's still in there. I guess I should free the Morty.
This instruction book. This is.
That's not bad. I mean,
no, it's not.
A Big Bang Theory. What? Oh.
So we should mention in the past we've complained about the stickers being in the instruction book. For once, because it's just so big and flat, they were actually kept flat in this book. In all of the other sets, or at least almost all of the sets that had stickers, it would get rolled up and crunched apart, and these stickers would be mangled a little bit. This is like one of the first sets they're not mangled. Yeah,
I'm very excited about that because now we get to see what it looks like in all its glory.
So that's cool, and there's a lot of pieces here, but this is a big set, so we weren't just expecting big stuff.
Okay. Oh, are his feet gonna come off? No, his feet are not gonna come off.
Wow, this is like a good omen. We've got non-bent stickers, and the feet stay on the figure for the first time.
It looks as though it's trying to escape, but no. Whoa. Okay, so the head is a little looser than usual, but it just slips right back in. So, God, this is just gonna be filled with bad innuendo, isn't it?
Yeah. So we're not gonna make you sit through this the whole time like we have in some videos. So we're gonna cut away much harder because this is gonna take us a while.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be basically like our Ghostbusters Firehouse by Playmobil. So we're gonna basically cut away. We're gonna give you guys a time-lapse camera right here, and we're gonna film anything of noteworthy. This camera as we go along.
I just want to point out, you can see the back of Rick's head, and this is the Rick bag.
That's definitely a Rick bag.
It's a Rick bag. Do you want to put the Rick bag together?
It's missing. I think all the Rick. It's missing half of Rick's torso, so...
No.
Yeah, Rick's other torso is in like one of these other bags here, it looks like. So, yeah. Off to a good start. That's the problem we had last time, too, was parts being in random bags.
Well, no, some of that is normal. Like I said, other construction sets do that.
Yeah, it's not just a thing on McFarlane, it's just a general annoyance.
Yes.
Really, so.
Yeah, I just want to be really clear. We have a lot of valid annoyances regarding McFarlane figures. That is not one. That one's just an all-around general one. It's like, if you're gonna make a figure, make the full figure. I mean, this contains our Plumbus, because we get a Plumbus in every set.
Plumbus in every set.
And this is like Rick's head, his lab coat, and his hands.
And his body, his legs are somewhere else on his back.
His arms are in here. Or at least one arm is in here.
Yeah.
One arm! Why is one...
Yeah, I think we need to just get started here.
Yeah, I think we do too.
So, alright, we'll see you guys on the other side.
Yeah.
So here's the battlefield as we've begun, and we've been at this already for a few minutes. Haven't gotten too far though, because the pieces are all in different bags. And case in point, I'm trying to build Rick here independently from Andrea while she works on the garage. The problem is I went through, I believe it's 2 or 3 bags. I've only found half of Rick. I'm missing his legs still. That's going into, I think, 3 bags. I'm missing his legs still. They're scattered just so far out. And the figures should be the one thing that you don't have to worry about, in my opinion.
Agreed.
So, meanwhile, it's just a lot of stuff here. We'll report back to you soon as progress continues on the Rick and Morty Spaceship Garage set.
Part of the problem with this is you have to be able to, you either have to count, and quite frankly, it feels really stupid to have to do that, but you either have to count the different holes in order to know the difference. I mean, here it's this. Okay, it gets a little confusing. It's not, you can't easily just eyeball it and be like, boom, boom, boom. It's really frustrating because this is easy. In theory, this is easy to do, but it's not, and it should be. There's no reason why it should be so confusing to figure out what goes where. Color-wise, it's a little hard to differentiate. Right now, I'm gonna point this out. If you look at these, they say, take only one of the pieces that has a weird little nubbin on it.
The nubbin.
I thought it was a peg at first, so you could put something over it, but then if you look, hey look, nubbins. This one actually just looks like somebody, like Pac-Man or something, split something open. I don't know, it doesn't look right. But I don't have the other piece, because these are all supposedly in the green color. So, it's really frustrating to not be able to tell the difference between this stuff. It shouldn't be this hard.
Nope.
Is really what it comes down to. It should not be this hard. But hey, I got the first page done.
All right.
So yay. And yeah, that's the cart, and that's the report for now, Bob.
All right, we'll check back in as we continue.
So, you can see this is taking a little bit of time. Here's where things get really fucking annoying, and I'm trying to be good about my language, but right now, I'm just annoyed.
There goes our YouTube monetization.
Delete it out if you want. Bleep it over. I don't care. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm at this one little part. I'm at 14, okay? 14. That's fine. You can see the different pieces that are around me, right? So it requires a piece that looks like this. And that matches, you know, here we go, it matches. But then, it calls for a piece that's tall, and has 4 little pegs on it. And I found this, and I have 2 of these pieces. I have 2 of them. So you'd think that'd be okay, right? But no, these are hollow inside, or they're cut, whatever. However you want to look at it. It's the only pieces I have that meet this requirement, but I don't know if this is actually the piece that I'm supposed to be using. Because it doesn't indicate that on the picture. And what is up with that? That makes, like this, I'm going to be fitting it right here, and you're not going to be able to see that it's, you know, that it has the piece like that. But the instruction shows you precisely what the piece looks like. Why doesn't this? This is a very distinct kind of piece. I don't know if it has anything. I don't know if it's going to be used for shelving. I don't know what it's going to be used for, but you know, if I'm going to use it for this one little building area, I should know exactly the kind of piece that I should be looking at. And I'm going to use it until I have to burn this whole thing down because I find out that I'm not supposed to use it. But there's no reason for this. There's absolutely no reason for this. End rant.
Stay tuned for more breakdowns from Andrea as we continue this build.
Bye. Right, number 1263, 12, whatever. Okay, so I decided to use the piece, whatever, and then we get to the sticker part. Yay, I'm putting up, cabinets. Boo, it's not properly cut. You can see it a little bit better here because you should not see any white.
Yeah, you can kind of see the dimensions there. It's like it's sticking out.
Okay, so in other construction building sets, construction building sets, they usually have you do the stickers last. And there's a reason for that. Because, sometimes stickers aren't properly cut. Sometimes there are accidents. Sometimes it's just better to have a larger surface. So that way, if you don't have a perfectly straight hand, you can mess up a little bit, and that's fine. But if you're gonna make a figure like this, a sticker like this, you gotta cut it properly. Because I can easily just move my hand the wrong way and rip the sticker a little bit. And I know that might not sound feasible, because, I'm sure there'll be people who would say that, oh no, you just gotta be careful, she doesn't know what she's doing. It's like, that's BS. I'm trying so hard to be okay. Because all it takes is one little miss of the hand, and I'm flicking this and causing some damage to it. And it's so stupid that it's like this. There's no reason other than to be different. And if that's the case, that's a really awful reason to do it. Really, really awful. And yes, I have just noticed that I put the cabinets on upside down, but that doesn't change the size of the sticker, because now I'm putting it on the proper way. And again, it's just, I'm trying to do this properly. I'm trying to do this so it lines up well. And while not and again, it's
too big.
It's too big. This is something that should be done at the very end. I'm not waiting because I'm following the instructions because I want to be able to give you as true a review as humanly possible.
Yeah, 'cause the instructions have you put the stickers on now, which
makes, again, it makes no sense to me. Because it is a garage, I'm sure there might be some figures, some big pieces that might block a little bit of this. But this is a perfect example. It's too big. It's not properly cut. And you can see I'm doing all the way in the line. I can't get it in properly, and I don't understand why they do this. I don't. But here we go. See, this is proper. And it's just this isn't right. And you can see I'm right at the end. If they're gonna do something like this, what they should have told me to do was, instead of building this one part, they should have had me do that now. They should, reverse the instructions then, so that way you can fit this in properly. But they don't, and it's just, it's frustrating. It's frustrating when it doesn't have to be, and I really, really resent that. I resent that, the hell out of that. And great for number whatever. There's just gonna be so many of them, it.
We'll be back with more soon.
So as I'm slowly moving along, as you can see, how I griped about before, how the sticker, putting it on this early was just not a good idea. Oh look, something ripped. Why? Because I had to put this piece on top, and you had to snap it in place. And if you look over here, again, had to snap a piece in place. It went down on, so it folded it over a little bit.
Crushed the sticker, pretty much. Just crushed the top of the sticker.
It crushed the top of the sticker. And it's just, this is so frustrating. I don't know how else to explain it. This is so, I don't understand how something that is such a good product, and it really is, it is a good product, but I don't understand how it could have such a flawed system that all it really does is induce rage. The end product, love it. The concept behind all these, love it, but it's just messed. I don't know how to explain it. Also, another really important thing to point out is color differentiation. Guys, look at this. White, sure, that's easy. The green, it's a little green, black. It's not the worst where you can tell the difference, you can see there's a difference. But the browns and the different grays, look at this. It's hard to tell. It's not easy. It's not easy to tell the difference between which shade of brown when there are so many different shades of brown. And yes, and dude, I'm not colorblind. I've seen plenty of, I've done plenty of those tests which ask you to test your color and whatever, but we have a lot of different shadings, and we have a lot of different shades. And it's just, it's not as clear as it could be. I mean, you got something that's, you know, practically, oh yeah, can't forget this one. Look at that. No, that's the same one. Here. Look at that.
Yeah, it's
They're
a
all
tone different. It's like one tone different, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, it's several different shades of one color. And they do not do a really good job of differentiating it.
Yeah, which we talked about in the past videos too.
Yeah.
We had that trouble, and especially in a set like this where there's that many of the same color, all you can do is count pegs, and that's really annoying and very slow.
Yeah, it's bad enough that I have to count the pegs. It's bad enough that I have to, you know, fight to get some of these pieces on. It's bad enough I gotta deal with the stickers, but also trying to differentiate between shades of color. I mean, oh yeah, let's not forget this nice little weird olivey green color. It's just, this is what hell feels like. It really is.
We're watching Andrea's soul slowly die.
You really are. You're just watching me break. I'm okay. I'm okay. I swear I'm okay. I will not rage quit this. I will not quit you. I'm just so broken. I need to become a woken warrior, but I can't right now because I'm so damn broken.
So not much has happened. It's just, again, we're trying to build this top part since you left, and there's so many little pieces.
I don't,
So many little pieces that are all different, and it makes it really hard to put it together rapidly.
yeah, because they also don't quite fit in properly.
We had a piece that was slanted also. That was fun.
Yeah, it was actually poorly cut. I mean, I got it in, but that was weird. Okay, so one thing I do want to point out is that I completely forgot what it was I wanted to say. I wanted to say something positive. I really, really did.
Andrew has descended into madness.
No. There was actually something positive I wanted to say. And I've completely blanked out what it was. Wow. Wow.
This toy has ruined you.
Wow. No, there was something that they did that I really liked and appreciated, and oh my god.
That we'll never know.
I know what it is. Okay. I do have to make a direct Lego comparison. So with Legos, especially the larger set, they give you that little brick pull apart thingy. Once a flat Lego is in, it is in. You're not moving that. You can break your teeth on it. You need like the special tool. However, with the McFarlane sets, I am very grateful to say that though they are flat, you can actually pull them apart. I'm not doing that right now because I'll cry. But you can pull it apart. So if you make a mistake, you can fix it, and that part is really, really nice. I do appreciate that. You know, for all the negative crap we're giving it, I appreciate that. But yeah. Now I'm just gonna continue and hopefully not. Okay, I actually get to put this aside for a moment and build something else. So let's see how that goes.
I predict terribly.
Back to you, Bob. But hey, look! That's in. So yay. Except I accidentally blocked the clock and the calendar, which is yet again another reason why you don't put a freaking sticker on until the end. I'm gonna go fix that now. Yay. All work and no play makes Andrea something.
Go nuts?
Don't mind if I do. I can stop. I'm not gonna have my nose.
Andrea, show me the instructions here for number 28.
Well, the instructions say we're building the cork board.
Yeah, those look like some nice pink pieces there in 28.
Yeah, I think they're kind of beigey. So,
So it makes perfect sense that the pieces we're going to use for it are maroonish, tangerine, and olive. Because that's the only pieces we have left that fit those size parameters.
I don't know. I guess it's a pinky beige. Yeah, there we go. That's a better color. So pinky beige, and the only thing that matches this description are the 2 olive pieces.
Which are completely not the color of what it looks like in the instructions.
Yeah, and I mean, seriously, we have
just a survey. We have spaceship parts over there.
we have spaceship parts
And
over
then everything
here.
you see on the table is what's left.
Yeah,
None of
and-
which fit the description, shape, or size. What the instruction book is claiming goes in there. So that's your proof that the colors are wrong.
I feel so much better not being the only
Vindication.
one who's ranting about this. Okay, sorry, I'm Matt Hardy. And Nanny finding it at the same time because I'm that stressed.
She's broken.
I'm so broken. I'd like to go over to being woken now.
Some-
On the plus side, when you put the sticker over it, it turns it beige. I genuinely enjoy the heck out of sticker pieces because I like stickers.
Okay, let's talk more about things you like so you get distracted about how much you hate building this set.
What the fuck am I about to tell you? Really? I hate this. I hate that I can't do this quickly. I hate that I can't move at a speed that's normal for me. I hate... What the fuck? What? Why are you gray when everything else is brown? And why are you... Okay, there we go.
So it's been about an hour since we began, believe it or not. And we were just talking about how over here you can see the camera I was going to use for time lapse. The problem is, because of how the instructions are, and because how these pieces are, it just has gone so slow that time lapse is not really working out for us this phase. So we're doing our best. Andrea's slowly losing her sanity.
Why?
I can let you guys know too, at the same time that we've been building this, I actually built the Ecto-1, the Lego Ecto-1, which is probably the same amount of pieces, if not a little bit more.
Dude, in this amount of time I built the Big Bang Theory set.
Yeah, that's true. That was like 500 pieces, I
I
think.
don't even remember.
400,
but it's
something
an
like that.
awesome set, and I love it dearly. And I killed that. I was so... Oh, by the way, real quickly, this is where I talk about how easy it is to pop stuff off. Because I'm not 100% sure of the coloring, again. So,
Yeah, those are pretty similar, and when things are printed in a book, they look quite different from how they are in actual physical form.
Yeah, so I'm still not 100% sure, but until I find the proper pieces, this is what we're going with. So, if I could snap it in, there we go. See, look, 2 different colors.
So we'll let Andrea continue on this journey. Hopefully by the next time we check in, she'll be done with that, and we'll have the spaceship begun.
Send food. Send takeout.
Get back to work!
Send help.
There is no help now.
Send booze.
Let's go find some booze.
Okay, so update on the whole sticker thing. So this is the point. I'm up to step 45, and yes, I know 45. Why did it take so long? And I was told to put the stickers on at step 15 and 16. Okay, this is really important because this piece is about to go over everything. So this is the point where I should have been told to put the stickers on. Because if you look, this doesn't have anything over it. So I could put this on whenever as of now. But this is supposed to do that. So this is where the sticker comes in. But I'd also like to point out, I put this on top. Look at how frayed this is. Like this is damaged. This is damaged goods. But whatever. The point is, this is the moment when I should have put the stickers on because this is when there was no other option. And I just want to point that out because I want to make sure that people understand that I'm not just bitching and moaning and griping for the sake of it. Because there is a method to all this. There's a madness to all of this. And if you want your product to be as good as humanly possible, you should really consider how you order certain steps. So, see, this is not a real rant. Great. This was an informational thing for once. It's like, hey. And look, it looks pretty cool now. You know, like, you can definitely see stuff happening. And that part's pretty great. So, you can see what we have left right now of the garage. I guess this is mostly the garage. And then we get onto the spaceship, and hopefully that will go a lot faster.
Hey, Andrea, where'd that bottle of wine come from?
What? What bottle of wine?
That one that's in the corner right there. That wasn't there like last time we checked in on you.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. What wine bottle?
Rick and Morty has driven her to drinking.
I'm gonna go back to doing this now. Yeah, there's no wine bottle. There's no wine bottle. Oh, look, Rick and Morty.
Oh, distraction.
Columbus.
Columbus!
Leans a little to the right.
Yeah. So seriously, where's that wine bottle from?
What ball? Wine ball.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so... What the Okay, so... I just formed a window. Great. Awesome, right? Right? It's totally cool. They had me make the set like this. Put all these pieces together. You put it on now. Okay, so now, after I've put all these pieces in place, I now make the window. And now fit the window into this little spot right here. Okay, right? Easy peasy. Nope. Have to turn it sideways. Have to force my way in. Then I can put it in. I'm sorry. No, that's just... It's stupid. It just is. I mean, I'm dealing with pieces that are not entirely properly sized. I'm dealing with pieces that don't want to stick properly until other stuff's attached to it. I'm dealing with just like... What is this nonsense? Look at this. This is a really cool fucking set. This looks cool. Except for that part which I just accidentally ripped off. But that's okay.
The rage.
Yeah, actually the rage.
That's kind of a flimsy part, that'd be. It's part of his workbench, but that is such a flimsy piece.
Yeah, pretty much. And just, I don't understand. Why does this have to be so hard? And I should be able to just enjoy this I just totally... I should not be getting hurt on the job like this. It's just, I don't understand this. Why don't pieces fit in properly until other stuff is put on top of it? Why would you put this part in last? And you know what? I've had to fit stuff in weirdly with other construction sets. I have. But the problem is these dimensions are so precise. Some of them are actually a little bit off. That's really part of the problem, is that as precise as they are, they're also just like the tiniest fraction, like smidgens, like this much off. And so once that happens, it's like you gotta figure out new ways to do it and deal with it, and it's frustrating, and I'm trying really hard not to rage quit this because I like this set.
And we're so close to being done, but...
Yeah, I'm not even fully halfway through, to be honest.
Yeah, Spaceship's coming up soon, but yeah, we don't have, there's not much here for the garage still, it's just, yeah, lots of stupid stuff happening here.
It goes up to page 130.
Step 100.
Step 100, but, okay, it goes up to about step 100. Oh, and there's a cat. But 130 it goes up to. I'm at step 52.
It's been an hour and 15 minutes now.
I should not be this far behind. I should not be. This is not okay. What?
Todd McFarlane, we're coming for you.
Dude, you guys better freaking watch out, because I have some rage, and I like y'all. I do. I like you guys very much. I do. The McFarlane people. Todd McFarlane himself is very nice. McFarlane Toys people, they're really nice. They're wonderful, wonderful people. But I got some questions for you, and trust me, I'm coming. And hopefully, I won't look quite this crazy when I do.
Not likely.
No, I think I can do better and not be quite as rage-filled. Lots of breathing exercises.
You better hurry up. You got another 90 steps to go.
The force is with me. Fuck you. So I finally finished the garage. It only took an hour and a half, something like that.
About an hour and a half.
Yeah. Okay. So I still have the spaceship left. This is what's left of what we pulled out. I got some more stuff going on, but part of me is at least a little hopeful that maybe it'll go a little faster than this, because I don't think I can stand another hour and a half of putting this together.
Well, there's a lot less bags for this, so...
Unless you want to put it together.
Maybe I'll suffer for a bit.
I don't know, because this is, wow. But either way, we have finished the big one. We'll do a recap at the end of this, and, so look, it's done.
And it sure does look cool. Was it worth the pain?
No.
No.
No, not at all.
No.
Remember what I just did?
So Andrea's made she's got the spaceship more than halfway done, I'd say. Going much smoother than the garage.
Sort of. Except this is confusing.
There has been some confusion with some of the
There's
weird steps.
A lot of confusion because... Oopsie, I accidentally touched the phone. Okay, so this is definitely the right piece. The correct piece as far as I can see.
Andrew's deep in thought. So on the plus side, we're almost done, and hopefully the next time we come back, we'll be done.
Yeah, but don't fall the way this is going. Relief. Why would you were just there? Oh my god. It's okay. It's all okay. Won't it just stay? Oh god. I just need this fucking thing to just slot into place. Why won't I not? I put together big fucking Lego sets. Why won't this fucking just connect? This should not be this fucking difficult. Oh my fucking lord. Oh, what the fuck? I can't do that. Oh my god. No, I am not. No. I can't. Oh my god. What the fuck is this?
I think we should rage quit, honey. I think it's over.
No! I'm so close to the fucking end! I'm so close.
The internet would understand.
I don't
been
know.
over 2 hours
No,
of hell.
I know. I want a bloody fucking recognition for this motherfucking. I'm sorry you're not gonna get monetized with my fucking mouth. I don't really fucking care anymore. Holy motherfucking, oh my god! Wow, what the shit, man? What the motherfucking...
Andrew's gone bye-bye, folks. We'll check in when we're done, which is hopefully...
Oh my god, why did that piece just fall?
We'll talk to you guys later. Bye, Andrea. Goodbye. It's fun. I've been having fun.
Fuck you!
Hope you are too.
You can go to hell.
Yeah, we're already there because we're building a McFarlane construction set. Good luck with that.
I'm missing pieces.
Yeah, we will.
Are we gonna introduce ourselves again?
No.
Thank God we're back.
They know who we are. Alright, we're back. It's been over 2 hours. Andrea's broken. But she did it. It's done. There's some extra pieces.
And we were missing a piece, so that was a thing.
Yeah, and they're done, and they they look mostly they look mostly nice. The garage itself is nice. The ship's kind of janky. It didn't fit together that well. A lot of pieces you can kind of see there don't fit in that well.
You have to like squish them, and they're loose, and they're not interconnected well, and it's just...
It seems very shoddy. I'm afraid they're just going to fall apart any moment.
They've been, and I'm gonna try and fit the guys in, and I just want to talk about...
Also, you can open the...
Oh yeah, that
hood
part's
there.
really cool and stressful, but it's cool because you can do that, and then you make it go boom and make it go away, and oh, he's got to put his plumbus down. You can have it.
Okay, I'll take the plumbus.
Because it's a plumbus in every set. So here's how the doors open.
You can move it over here.
I'm gonna move it over here so
Yeah.
he can see. So this is...
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Broke right off.
So the only thing connecting this door is this little piece.
One little tiny piece for the entire door.
And oh look, this piece came out because why? Because you can't push it in properly.
And we should note in the instruction book, it actually shows this part here having 4 connecting pieces. It only has 2 when you actually put it together.
Yeah, we're actually gonna show you that because, well, here you go. So here's the piece. I don't know where. I'm just gonna move it around to make sure somebody can see it. That would be right here. Or is it? Hold on. Yeah, right here. If you look, there are 4 pieces. And then if you look in here, there are only 2.
Yep, so it probably could have used those extra 2 connecting pieces.
Yeah.
It's really loose.
And it's really...
It doesn't fit well. Nothing in this ship is fitting well. It's like the steering section is kind of protruding.
The steering section is barely holding on.
Yeah.
I mean, once I got it in, it seemed to be stable, but it's just the sizing is
And
just...
because this hood is moving, it's very hard to snap it
into place.
It's more tedious than it should be. There's just really poor engineering, basically, on the part of McFarlane Toys with these.
Yeah, because this stuff looks great.
Once it's done, it does generally look very good. The ship is the exception to the rule, actually, I'd say, probably.
Yeah.
Out of all the sets, I thought the ship be the easiest thing. And building it was generally easy until it got to, like, just some of the general poor engineering choices that the people, the teams behind it made.
So this is the one scene.
Off.
Do this anymore.
I think...
I just can't. And yes, you all get to witness me having a fucking meltdown on the video because this is why.
So I take it we're not reviewing any more McFarlane construction sets anytime soon.
If they come to us and say, hey, we've made changes, we've heard a lot of complaints, we're making changes, we've improved certain things, I will gladly review their shit because I love how this stuff looks. I do. I like how it looks. I think it's creative. I think it's interesting. I like the idea of having a door that swings out. I like the fact that this goes back and forth, but oh look how quickly and easily it falls the fuck off. Because why? You can't put it in properly. Oh, and you know what? These fucking figures, they're kind of cool. Like really, I said it was kind of cool that they had a little bit of flexibility. And you know what? I still stand by it, but it's so fucking rubbery trying to get it in sometimes is really difficult.
And why does only Rick have the rubbery arms and no one else does?
Well, no, there other figures have had slightly rubbery.
I think it was only Rick that had it.
I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe it's because he's so fucking drunk all the time. I don't know. But you know what? What is annoying? His nose is fucking painted up, scratched off. Why? Because he's soft as fuck. He's fucking soft. And it's just like, look at this. This is cool. This is interesting. This is a fucking nightmare to put together. I didn't even finish with like the stupid little stickers and stuff. Why? Because I'd kill something if I did. And I mean something, not someone. I would not harm the sets. I would not harm him or anyone around me. But holy fuck, this is ridiculous. I know how to put sets together, okay? I just want to make something really clear before any of you fucking trolls on the internet say anything. I know how to put sets together.
That's true, she does.
I've put together, I collect Legos. I collect other construction sets. I can put this shit together. This is nonsense. We had someone else come in to just take a look while we were in the middle of doing this fucking mess. And even he was like, what the shit? He was trying to be all like, oh, I know how to do this. It's all, I was like, no, then he saw it and he was like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna run away now because this is bullshit.
So we're going to be curious to see what happens, because we're not too far from Toy Fair. We're going to be seeing McFarlane Toys. And we know previously that this line began with Walking Dead and Game of Thrones. Mm-hmm. That was like 2+ years ago. Last year they had no new Game of Thrones and Walking Dead in the style, because they were done with it. They moved on to only do South Park, Rick and Morty, and Steven Universe.
Yeah.
We'll see if there's any more of them at all in this, because it might just be that McFarlane Toys experimented and it didn't work out.
Yeah, and you know what? That's fine too. That's totally fine. But I want them to keep I want them to have properties like this. I want them to be creative. I want them to do things like this. But you know what? Maybe just maybe not do construction sets. It's just the engineering on this is just so ridiculous, and I
It's
don't.
all very janky and.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit in properly.
With Legos, they stay in place. McFarlane, even this here, yes, it might be a little hard to see on TV, on TV, but
on the video.
But yeah, it's actually like protruding too. Like it's
strange.
It's unstable.
It looks as though everything's just gonna.
Yeah.
And they have some cool ideas for interlocking stuff too. That's the other really frustrating part. It's like, why do you have these really cool ideas and such shitty fucking execution? Who the fuck is your team? Have you thought about talking to them? Because there's just something wrong here.
Here, have a plumbus. You need it.
Fuck the Columbus.
I think we've said enough about McFarlane, and I think Andrea here needs to have a nice sauna and cool down a little bit.
I think I need a lot of whiskey.
We're gonna get Andrea some whiskey.
Yeah, again.
So
okay, I'm gonna take a breath.
Bottom line is that we've generally speaking liked the final products. Mm-hmm. Making them has been a nightmare.
Yeah, and I don't know what the deal is with this thing, but this is a
The ship is a big fail. Total fail. Garage is cool. And if you get the rack from the previous thing we looked at, had Mr. Meeseeks and Jerry go together perfectly.
Yes, and again, you'll see if.
But you saw those took like double the length it takes to put a Lego together. Like we've put together Legos that we haven't done on camera, which we should do more often.
Yes,
and we put together Lego things, and those take half the time this easily for things that have more pieces.
Yeah, and
they look nicer and they stay together.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I did the Big Bang Theory set, and I did it in half the time.
Easily half the time.
Easily half the time, and it's still pretty damn. It's still solid.
And it's a more enjoyable experience.
By far. I'm sorry for cursing so much. If there are any kids watching this, I'm really
They're not
sorry.
anymore. Don't ever watch us again.
God damn.
It's okay. I'm Matthew.
I'm Andrea.
That was the end of the McFarlane construction sets that we'll be reviewing.
For a while.
Let's never speak of these again.
No,
Goodbye.
Bye. For a while.
Goodbye.
Bye. I'm broken.